talk about getting even further south, somewhere where the summer lasted all year round. Probably got a big old diamond on your hand right now, maybe a baby or a couple by now, on the driveway to a big white house. But I wonder when you're drinking if you find yourself thinking about that boy from East Tennessee. And I know we both knew better, but we still say forever. And that was 7 summers ago in Southern Comfort, where we done more, just younger, who knows. Back then you used to love the river and 7 on a 6er with me. Does it ever make you sad to know that was 7 summers ago? Yeah, I bet your daddy's so proud how his little girl turned out. Like she dodged a bullet from a good old boy like me. Cause I still go drinking, same friends on Friday. Bought a few eggs, couple rolls out the highway. Guess you never saw things my way anyway. Yeah, I wonder when you're drinking if you find yourself thinking about that boy from East Tennessee. And I know we both knew better, but we still said forever. And that was 7 summers ago in Southern Comfort, where we done more, just younger, who knows. Back then you used to love the river and 7 on a 6er with me. Does it ever make you sad to know that was 7 summers ago? 7 summers ago. 7 summers ago. Yeah, I wonder when you're drinking if you find yourself thinking about that boy from East Tennessee. And I know we both knew better, but we still said forever. And that was 7 summers ago in Southern Comfort, where we done more, just younger, who knows. Back then you used to love the river and 7 on a 6er with me. Does it ever make you sad to know that was 7 summers ago? 7 summers ago. 7 summers ago.
Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan, but I've had all of this town I can stand. And I got friends out on the coast. Jump in the water and see what flows. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. It don't matter to me where we are, where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my 4-leaf clover, starting over. This might not be an easy time. There's rivers across the hills to climb. Someday we might fall apart, and some nights might feel cold and dark. But nobody wins afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. someday we'll look back and smile and know it was worth every mile. It don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. And I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over. It don't matter to me, wherever we are is where I want to be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. And I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over.
Going down like a sunset, burning out like a cigarette. Rolling through the past, drink down that memory till there's nothing left. I could go on and on. Why you gone? I could blame it on the whiskey. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't even miss me. Gave you a million reasons, girl, not to be with me. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I could blame it on a good high, let it take the blame for why you told me goodbye. Instead of missing you and missing all those good times. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I can say you never knew. Yeah, I can drink around the truth, but I can't blame it on you. Yeah. Turn right out to midnight, trying to fight through the daylight. On the way, yeah, just like that, I'm looking back on what I had when you were mine. I could go on and on. Why you gone? I could blame it on the whiskey. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't even miss me. Gave you a million reasons, girl, not to be with me. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I could blame it on a good high, let it take the blame for why you told me goodbye. Instead of missing you and missing all those good times. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I can say you never knew. Yeah, I can drink around the truth, but I can't blame it on you. Yeah, I could go on and on. Why you gone? I could blame it on the whiskey. I wouldn't blame you if you didn't even miss me. Gave you a million reasons, girl, not to be with me. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I could blame it on a good high, let it take the blame for why you told me goodbye. Instead of missing you and missing all those good times. Should've never let you go, should've never watched you go. I could say you never knew. Yeah, I can drink around the truth. Yeah, I could say you never knew. I can drink around the truth, but I can't blame it on you. Yeah.
This is perfect. Come kiss me one more time. I couldn't dream this up even if I try. You and me in this moment feels like magic, don't it? I'm right where I wanna be. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. I swear you're an angel sent to this world. What did I do right to deserve you, girl? I could stay here forever. I'd be fine if we never had to even leave this room. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Could be better than this. Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait to go. Saying how it's gonna be so good, so beautiful. Lying next to you in this bed with you, I ain't convinced. 'Cause I don't know how heaven could be better than this. Could be better than this. I swear this is perfect. Come kiss me one more time.
But we're here doing our thing, letting go a little by little, sipping on a frozen drink. Ticket bars ticking, pouring all week, and clouds ain't leaking no rain. Two pieces shaking, white caps are breaking, we ain't feeling no pain. It goes like one margarita, two margarita, three margarita shot. Don't worry about tomorrow, leave all your sorrow out here on the floating dock. When that sun lays down, we'll be on our way. One more barefoot round, one more last chance to say, hey senorita, don't you think we need a salt and above this song? One margarita, two margarita, three margarita, we'll be gone. Oh, how about it, Darius? Oh yeah. Ice blue sky, shades on the ice, tuck the bloodshot away. Hair of the dog shouldn't take long, but who cares, we got all day. Palm trees are leaning, sunbirds screaming, but we'll all be alright. After one margarita, two margarita, three margarita shot. Don't worry about tomorrow, leave all your sorrow out here on the floating dock. When that sun lays down, we'll be on our way. One more barefoot round, one more last chance to say, hey senorita, don't you think we need a salt and a Marley song? One margarita, two margarita, three margarita, we'll be gone. We'll be gone. Ticket bars ticking, pouring all week, and clouds ain't leaking no rain. Two pieces shaking, white caps are breaking, we ain't feeling no pain, feeling no pain. It goes like one margarita, two margarita, three margarita shot. Don't worry about tomorrow, leave all your sorrow out here on the floating dock. When that sun lays down, we'll be on this song. One margarita, two margarita, three margarita, we'll be gone. We'll be gone. We'll be gone.
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, ain't gonna lie, 'cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of, boy, make me believe.
Oh, hold up, girl, don't you know you're beautiful? And it's easy to see. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. So come on, ride with me, see where this thing goes. So come on, ride with me, baby, if it's meant to be. Maybe we do,
Maybe we don't,
maybe we will, maybe we won't. But if it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. Let's ride. So won't you ride with me, see where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be,
it'll be.
it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be.
40 HP Johnson on a flat bottom metal boat. Coke cans and BB guns, barbed wire and old fence posts. 8-point bucks in autumn on freshly cut cornfields. One arm out the window, and one hand on the wheel. Some things just go better together, probably always will, like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, Sunday drives and time to kill. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings? Or pouring your heart into a song that you ain't gonna sing. It's a match made up in heaven, like good old boys and beer. And me, as long as you're right here. Your license in my wallet when we go out downtown, and your lipstick stained every coffee cup that I got in this house. The way you say I love you too's like rain on an old tin roof. Your hand fits right into mine like a needle in a groove. Some things just go better together, and probably always will, like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, Sunday drives, and time to kill. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings? Or pouring your heart into a song that you ain't gonna sing. It's a match made up in heaven, like good old boys and beer and me, as long as you're right here. Sometimes we're oil and water, but I wouldn't have it any other way. And if I'm being honest, your first and my last name would just sound better together, and probably always will, like a cup of coffee and a sunrise, Sunday drives, and time to kill. What's the point of this old guitar if it ain't got no strings? Or pouring your heart into a song that you ain't gonna sing. It's a match made up in heaven, like good old boys and beer and me, as long as you're right here. And me, as long as you're right here.
Staring up the road, pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet, a dog was prowling out over the Raleigh. I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold of New England, I was born to be a fiddler and an old-time strangman. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, no country windows keep on getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. But I ain't a turning back to living that old life no more. Yeah. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Somebody play some country music now. Walking through the south out of Roanoke, I got a trucker out of Philly at a nice long toke. Well, he's headed west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, Tennessee. I gotta get a move on me for the sun. I hear my baby calling my name, and I know that he's the only one. And if I die in Raleigh, at least I will die free. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, rock me. Oh, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Come on, yeah, now rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. I wanna feel, hey, hey, yeah, mama, mama, rock me, mama, rock me, rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. I wanna rock like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, rock me. Yeah, rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Come on, yeah, now rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Oh, I wanna rock like a southbound train. Hey, hey, yeah, mama, you can rock me, girl. You can rock me now. Go, G-Money. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me.
I see the sunrise creeping in. Everything changes like the desert wind. Here she comes and then she's gone again. And I'm just a traveler on this earth. Sure, my heart's behind the pocket of my shirt. I just keep rolling till I'm in the dirt, 'cause I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. I couldn't tell you, honey, I don't know where I'm going, but I've got to go. 'Cause every turn reveals some other road, and I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. My heartbeat's rhythm is a lonesome sound, just like the rubber turning on the ground. Always lost and nowhere bound. I'm just a traveler on this earth. Sure, my heart's behind the pocket of my shirt. I just keep rolling till I'm in the dirt, 'cause I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. I couldn't tell you, honey, I don't know where I'm going, but I've got to go. 'Cause every turn reveals some other road, and I'm a traveler. Oh, I'm a traveler. When I'm gone, somebody else will have to feel this wrong. Somebody else will have to sing this song. Somebody else will have to sing along.
dancing in the kitchen, you singing my favorite song, swinging on the front porch, just laughing at the dogs. How you swear you love me more when you're whispering goodnight. All those little moments are every reason why I'm homesick. This feeling that I'm feeling, no, it don't quit. It's like half of me is missing, heaven knows it. That all I wanna do is be alone with your brown eyes. I'm tangled up, just holding on to you tonight until the morning. Maybe that's the damn truth. If home is where the heart is, I'm homesick for you. Well, it says Kane Brown on a sign with a line out the door. Sold out some little town I've never been before. Yeah, they're screaming my name. This is what we dreamed about. But out here singing about you, baby, all I'm thinking about is how I'm homesick. This feeling that I'm feeling, no, it don't quit. It's like half of me is missing, heaven knows it. And all I wanna do is be alone with your brown eyes. I'm tangled up, just holding on to you tonight until the morning. Maybe that's the damn truth. If home is where the heart is, I'm homesick for you. Homesick for you. I'm homesick. This feeling that I'm feeling, no, we don't quit. It's like half of me is missing, heaven knows it. That all I wanna do is be alone with your brown eyes. I'm tangled up, just holding on to you tonight until the morning. Maybe that's the damn truth. If home is where the heart is, I'm homesick for you. Homesick for you.
Cold beer's got 12 ounces. A good truck's got maybe 300,000. You only get so much until it's gone. Duracell's in a mag light. Needle drop on a 45. Are the kind of things that only last so long. 'Cause the new wears off and they get to getting old. Yeah, sooner or later, time's gonna take its toll. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. FM station on the outskirts, blue jeans after years of shift work are fading out like I always knew they would. The strings on this guitar, the first love lost on a young heart, those things are gonna break after the getting's good. 'Cause the new wears off and they get to getting old. Sooner or later, time's gonna take its toll.
They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. Just a t-shirt in the kitchen with no makeup and a million other things that I could look at my whole life. A love like that makes a man have second thoughts. Maybe some things last forever after all. They say nothing lasts forever, but they ain't seen us together, or the way the moonlight dances in your eyes. And I know there'll be that moment the good Lord calls one of us home, and one won't have the other by their side. But heaven knows that that won't last too long. Maybe some things last forever after all. After all.
Her hands wrapped up in mine, tears rolling out of her eyes. No messing with a mate of mine, sun setting on goodbye. It's hard to believe it wasn't me trying to lead this time. It ain't always the cowboy, it ain't got a lot of hang around, it ain't got no settle down in their boots. Gone is what they do, that restless running, searching for something, leaving love in the dust of a midnight Chevrolet. It ain't always the cowboy rides away. I've never seen over from this side, never heard lonely get this quiet. Still I can't keep from smiling, 'cause damn, that girl can fly. It ain't always the cowboy that ain't got a lot of hang around, ain't got no settle down in their boots. Gone is what they do, that restless running, searching for something, leaving love in the dust of a midnight Chevrolet. It ain't always the cowboy rides away. Tumbleweed on, chasing that wind, going too far, wherever that is. It ain't always the cowboy, it ain't got a lot of hang around, ain't got no settle down in their boots. Gone is what they do, that restless running, searching for something, leaving love in the dust of a midnight Chevrolet. It ain't always the cowboy rides away. Rides away.
my mistake. I said I don't love you a little too late, but I guess there ain't ever a right time, and I don't know why it's called a goodbye. So go run my name into the ground, tell everyone you know just how I'll slam the door on our forever, but I promise you it's for the better. I hope you find what you were looking for. I hope your heart ain't hurting anymore, and you can move it on, I'll figure it out, and you don't hate me somehow, 'cause I hope you're happy now.
Who knew this heart could break, this heart of love like ours could fall apart
Without so much as a warning,
I thought that I was what you wanted. Oh, well, I guess you found what you were looking for. I guess my heart ain't worth it anymore. I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, and I ain't got nothing left. So I hope you're happy now. I hope you found what you were looking for, and I guess my heart ain't worth it anymore.
hope you can move it on, I'll figure it out, and you don't hate me somehow.
I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, and I ain't got nothing left.
So I hope you're happy now.
Happy now.
Oh, I hope you're happy now.
Daddy, I'm afraid. Won't you stay a little while? Keep me safe, 'cause there's monsters right outside. Daddy, please don't go, 'cause I don't wanna be alone. And the second that you're gone, they're gonna know. Before he went to bed, he grabbed my hand and said, just 'cause I'm leaving, it don't mean that I won't be right by your side when you need me and you can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, I know you're scared when I'm not here, but I'll always be right there. And even though I'm leaving, I ain't going nowhere. That will be late. Uncle Sam don't like to wait. He's got a big old plane that's gonna take me far away. I know I act tough, but there's a churning in my gut, 'cause I just can't call you up when things get rough. Before I left, he hugged my neck and said, just 'cause you're leaving, it don't mean that I won't be right by your side when you need me and you can't see me in the middle the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, I know you're scared. I might be here, but I'll always be right there. Even though you're leaving, I ain't going nowhere. Daddy, I'm afraid. Won't you stay a little while? Never thought I'd see the day I had to say goodbye. Daddy, please don't go, 'cause I can't do this on my own. There's no way that I can walk this road alone. Daddy grabbed my hand and said, just 'cause I'm leaving, it don't mean I won't be right by your side when you need me and you can't see me in the middle of the night. Just close your eyes and say a prayer. It's okay, boy, I ain't scared. I won't be here, but I'll always be right there. Even though I'm leaving, I ain't going nowhere. No, I ain't going nowhere. Thank y'all.
You say, what if I hurt you? What if I leave you? What if I find somebody else and I don't need you? What if this goes south? What if I mess you up? You say, what if I break your heart in two, then what? Well, I hear you, girl, I feel you, girl, but not so fast. For you make your mind up, I gotta ask. What if I was made for you? You were made for me. What if this is it? What if it's meant to be? What if I ain't one of them fools just playing some game? What if I just pulled you close? What if I lean in and the stars line up and it's our last first kiss? What if one of these days, baby, I go and change your name? What if I loved all these what ifs away? What if the sky falls or the sun stops burning? We could worry about them what ifs till the world stops turning. Or I could kiss you. What if you liked it? Well, we ain't ever gonna know unless we try it. What if I was made for you? You were made for me. What if this is it? What if it's meant to be? What if I ain't one of them fools just playing some game? What if I just pulled you close? What if I lean in and the stars line up and it's our last first kiss? What if one of these days, baby, I go and change your name? What if I loved all these what ifs away? Oh yeah. Come on. You say, what if I hurt you? What if I leave you? What if I find somebody else and I don't need you? Hey, what if I was made for you and you were made for me? What if this is it? What if it's meant to be? What if I ain't one of them fools just playing some game? What if I just pull you close? What if I lean in and the stars line up and it's our last first kiss? What if one of these days, baby, I go and change your name? What if I loved all these what ifs away? Away.
Yeah, there ain't that much difference between you and me. In a time full of war, be peace. In a world full of hate, be a light. When you do somebody wrong, make it right. Oh, don't hide in the dark. You were born to shine. In a world full of hate, be a light. La 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 la. In a place that needs change, make a difference. In a time full of noise, just listen. This life is but a breeze, better live it. In a place that needs a change, make a difference. In a world full of hate, be a light. When you do somebody wrong, make it right. Oh, don't hide in the dark. You were born to shine. In a world full of hate, be a light. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. In a race you can't win, slow it down. You only get one go around. 'Cause the finish line is 6 feet in the ground. In a race you can't win, just slow it down. In a world full of hate, be a light. When you do somebody wrong, make it right. Oh, don't hide in the dark. You were born to shine. In a world full of hate, be a light. Yeah, it's hard to live in color when you just see black and white. In a world full of hate, be a light.
Pour me another drink. 'Cause I don't wanna feel a thing no more, hell no. I just wanna sip it till the pain wears off. Pour me another round. Line 'em up and knock 'em down. 2 more, let's go. 'Cause I ain't never heard like this before. Don't wanna think about it or wear a ring without it. Don't wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. So make them drinks strong, 'cause brother, she's gone. And if I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. 'Cause I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. If I'ma be single, I'ma need a double-sided lead heartbreak proof. You see the world through whiskey glasses. I'll see the world through whiskey glasses. Yeah, last call. I swear this'll be my last call. Now I ain't drunk, darling, no more at 3 a.m. Mr. Bartender hit me again. Don't wanna think about it or wear a ring without her. Don't wanna hit the karaoke bar, can't sing without her. So make them drinks strong, 'cause brother, she's gone. And if I'm ever gonna move on, I'ma need some whiskey glasses. 'Cause I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. If I'ma be single, I'ma need a double-sided lead heartbreak proof. See the world through whiskey glasses. I'll see the world through whiskey glasses. Yeah. And line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up. Knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back. Fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. 'Cause if she ain't ever coming back, then line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, line 'em up, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, knock 'em back, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up, fill 'em up. Cause if she ain't ever coming back, then I'ma need some whiskey glasses. Cause I don't wanna see the truth. She's probably making out on the couch right now with someone new. Yeah, I'ma need some whiskey glasses if I'm gonna make it through. If I'ma be single, I'ma need a double shot of that heartbreak proof and see the world through whiskey glasses. I'll see the world through whiskey glasses. Yeah. At 8 years old, couple Kane paws sitting down by the creek. Lines in the water, watching those bobbers, seeing that red sun sink. Your mama's on the porch yelling supper's hot. Y'all come and get it. We had 5 more minutes. 16, it was 12:03, standing at her front door. Katie's dad said midnight, but we needed just a little more. Yellow light flipping on and off, interrupting that good night kissing. We wanted 5 more minutes. Come on. The time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. Wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it and give myself 5 more minutes. The 18 turned my helmet in, walked to the 50-yard line. It's just the coach and me after we lost state 10-9. And I cried, man, next time to get in here, I'll have to buy a ticket. Now can't you give me 5 more minutes? Yeah. As time rolls by, the clock don't stop. I wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Oh, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. Wish I had me a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it. Yeah, and give myself 5 more minutes. My grandpa said there's angels in the room. With all the family gathered around, knew the time was coming soon. With so much left to say, I prayed, Lord, I ain't finished, just give us 5 more minutes. The time rolls by, the clock don't stop. Now wish I had a few more drops of the good stuff, the good times. Yeah, but they just keep on flying right on by like it ain't nothing. Wish I had been a pause button. Moments like those, Lord knows I'd hit it. Yeah, sometimes this old life leave you wishing that you had 5 more minutes. Whoa, 5 more minutes.
White churches, black churches, different people, same hearses. It's kind of hard to fight with each other. Laying down in the ground, 600. At every show, I see my people. They ain't the same, but they're all equal. One love, one God, one family. You're missing every color if you're only seeing black and white. Tell me how you gonna change your mind if your heart's unmovable. We ain't that different from each other, from one to another. Look around and see worldwide beautiful. Thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God. Coast to coast, city to city, reach out your hands if you're with me. Still got some work, but we still got a dream. Every shade, every heart come together and sing.
Oh, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God, thank God.
Missing every color if you're only seeing black and white. Tell me how you gonna change your mind if your heart's unmovable. We ain't that different from each other, from one to another. Look around and see worldwide beautiful. Sing it to me. One love. Worldwide beauty. Come on. One love, one God, one family. Worldwide beauty. One love, one God, one family. Worldwide beauty. One love, one God, one family. You're missing every color if you're only seeing black and white. Tell me how you gonna change your mind if your heart's unmovable. We ain't that different from each other, from one to another. Look around and see worldwide beautiful. Look around and see worldwide beautiful. Look around and see worldwide beautiful.
Bunch of buddies in John Deere hats. Little crazy, but they got my back. Know every roll through stop sign like the back of my hand, and every bank where the fish will bite. Still like putting the smile on the face of a girl I've known since the second grade. Got a kiss that's sweet like lemonade. She's everything I'll ever need. Another reason I'll never leave. Born here, live here, die here. From the roots to the boots to the lay-me-down suit. Yeah, I'm gonna be proud to be right here, just like my daddy and his daddy did too. Ride the same roads, work the same dirt, go to the same church and drink the same beer. Born here, live here, die here. Yeah. Everybody's gotta find their place. Some dreams you catch, some dreams you chase. Some people run and some people stay. Me, I'll always be a born here, live here, die here. From the roots roots to the boots to the lay-me-down suit. Yeah, I'm gonna be proud to be right here, just like my daddy and his daddy did too. Ride the same roads, work the same dirt, go to the same church and drink the same beer. Born here, live here, die here. Yeah. I'm gonna raise one up in the air tonight for all those folks like me. Here's to the born here, live here, die here. From the roots to the boots to the lay-me-down suit. Yeah, I'm gonna be proud to be right here, just like my daddy and his daddy did too. We ride the same roads, work the same dirt, go to the same church and drink the same beer. Born here, live here, die here. Born here, live here, die here. Born here, live here, die here. Yeah. Born here, live here, die here. Oh, I'll be right here.
Sunday morning, man, she woke up fighting man, bitching and moaning on about the time I had. And by Tuesday, you could say that girl was good as gone. Then when Thursday came around, I was all alone. So I went for a drive to clear my mind. Ended up at a shell on I-65. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it. She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. I was caller number 5 on the radio station, won a 4-day, 3-night beach vacation. Deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours. Now she was sure real quick to up and apologize when she heard about my newfound luck on that FM dial. And it's crazy how lately now it just seems to come in waves. What I thought was gonna be the death of me was my saving grace. It's got me thinking that her leaving is the only logical reason that I got the last spot in the Hooters parking lot, and the waitress left her number on my check with a heart. She picked up on the first ring when I gave her a call. Now I only spent $5 at the Moose Club raffle, won a used 4-wheeler and 3 free passes for me and 2 of my buddies to play around the golf. I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours. Well, I've been on one hell of a redneck road for 3 weeks now. And it all started on the day that she walked out. Then I won $100 on a scratch-off ticket. Bought 2 12-packs and a tank of gas with it.
She swore they were a waste of time, oh, but she was wrong. And I was calling number 5 on the radio station, 104.83 night beach vacation, deep sea senorita fishing down in Panama. And I ain't gotta see my ex-future mother-in-law anymore. Oh Lord, when it rains it pours. When it rains it pours.
My oh my, you're so good looking. Hold yourself together like a pair of bookends. But I've not tasted all your cooking. Who are you when I'm not looking? Do you pour out something on the rocks? Slide down the hallway in your socks. When you undress, do you leave a path? Then sink to your nose in a bubble bath. My oh my, you're so good looking. Hold yourself together like a pair of bookends. But I've not tasted all your cooking. Who are you when I'm not looking? I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. Do you break things when you get mad? Or eat a box of chocolates 'cause you're feeling bad? Do you paint your toes 'cause you bite your nails? Call up mama when all else fails. Who are you when I'm not around? When the door's locked and the shades are down, do you listen to your music quietly? When it feels just right, are you thinking of me? I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. My oh my, you're so good looking. But who are you when I'm not looking?
Would've thought you wrote down every word. Goodbye spelled out again, been rehearsed. There ain't no point trying to change your mind. Seems like you've got it all figured out. Alright, the way this is going down. Don't tell me we can still be friends. Hang out on the weekend, you're gonna be okay. If I start seeing somebody new, you hope that I know it won't be long till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking. And you ain't the love song I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest, you really believe that's the truth. You never loved me like I loved you.
By the way you're talking, you would think you never had any real feelings for me. Did you think I could look across the bar, see you in someone else's arms, and I need you? Who do you think you are? Trying to tell me we could still be friends, hanging on the weekend. You're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You know that I know it won't be long till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking, and you ain't the love song I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest, you really believe that the truth? You never loved me like I love you. You always told me you never leave me. You said I was your one and only. So what makes you think I wanna hear you say we could still be friends? No, I don't wanna be friends. Stop telling me, stop telling me, whoa, that we can still be friends, hanging on the weekend. You're gonna be okay if I start seeing somebody new. You know that I do. It won't be long till I forget to call every time that I'm drinking, and you ain't the love song I can't keep from singing. I gotta be honest, you really believe that the truth? You never loved me like I loved you. You never loved me like I loved you. You never loved me like I loved you.
I hope she makes you smile the way I made me smile on the other end of a phone, in the middle of a highway, driving alone. Oh baby, I hope we hear a song that makes you sing along and get you thinking about her. Then the last several miles turn into a blur. I hope you both feeling sparks by the end of the drive. You know she's the one by the end of the night. You never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy, yeah. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. You spend your last night and put a rock on her hand. She's wilder than your wildest dreams, and everything you're ever gonna need. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me, yeah. And then I hope she cheats, yeah, like you did on me.
Yeah, babe, I hope he shows up in a 2 a.m. pick with a friend, hanging on to a girl to just rub it in. I hope you spend up all night all alone, waiting by the phone, and then he calls, and baby, I hope you work it out. Forgiving just about, forget to let him take you on a first date again. And when you're leaning for a kiss,
I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. You know she's the one by the end of the night. You never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy, yeah. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. I hope you spend your last night and put a rock on her head. I hope she's wilder than your wildest dreams. She's everything you're ever gonna need. And then I hope she cheats like you did on me, yeah. And then I hope she cheats, yeah, like you did on me. Ooh, I hope it comes all the way around. I hope she makes you feel the same way about her that I feel about you right now. Here we go. I hope you both feel the sparks by the end of the drive. You know she's the one by the end of the night. You never ever felt more free. Tell your friends that you're so happy, yeah. I hope she comes along and wrecks every one of your plans. You spend your last time to put a rock on her hand. She's wilder than your wildest dreams. She's everything you're ever gonna need. And then I hope she cheats like you did.
Do you love the rain? Does it make you dance when you're drunk with your friends at a party? What's your favorite song? Does it make you smile? Do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know at all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Oh, oh, oh. Do you miss the road that you grew up on? Did you get your middle name from your grandma? When you think about you forever now, do you think of me? When you close your eyes, tell me what are you dreaming? Everything I wanna know it all. I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn the sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Oh, oh, I'm gonna love you. Oh, 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 with the good and the bad, everything in between. Oh, that'll cure my curiosity. Oh yeah, I'd spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what it takes to learn that sweetheart of yours. And I might never get there, but I'm gonna try. If it's 10,000 hours or the rest of my life, I'm gonna love you. Oh, I'm gonna love you.
Hey buddies that I grew up with, all straight-laced and married up now. You ain't fooling me, wasn't long ago we tore the roof off that one red light town. And hey darling, sipping that red wine, all classic kick back on the couch. You smiling, I see you shooting tequila, shutting them college bars down. And no matter how much time goes by, no matter how much we grow up, for worse or for better, from now till forever, I'll always remember you young. Hey baby, crawling on the carpet, no you won't be that little for long. One day you'll move away, but you're still gonna stay this innocent after you're gone. 'Cause no matter how much time goes by, no matter how much you grow up, for worse or for better, from now till forever, I'll always remember you alone. Oh, 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 yeah, I hope when we get to heaven, he looks at us all like we're kids, shameless and painless and perfect and ageless, forgives all the wrong we did. And forever. I'll always remember you young. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'll always remember you young.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be live with you, live with you. There's a way, everybody say, to do each and every little thing. But what does it bring if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody. Love somebody the way I love you. In my bread, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You ain't gotta be so blind. I'm so blind, I'm so very blind. I'm a man. Can't you see I am? I live and I breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby? You don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Tell me now. Tell me you don't know what it's like. Keep it going now, sing it to me, tell me now. You don't know what it's like. Oh, it sounds so good. You don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.
Your kisses have a higher power. Your body, baby, it's divine. Every time I see you smile, it's like I've seen the lights. Sleeping next to you is heaven, but you already know about that. Wanna glorify every part of you so bad. Don't get me wrong, I'm a God-fearing Christian man, but if you were a religion then yeah, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah, I might have to worship you, I might have to sing your praise, I might have to go to church Yeah, I might have to worship you. Now I ain't saying you could walk on water, or that you could turn it into wine, but girl, it feels like a miracle that you're mine. So don't get me wrong, I'm a God-fearing Christian man, but if you were a religion then yeah, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah, I might have to worship you, I might have to sing your praise, I might have to go to church, yeah, every single night and day. Yeah, I might have to hit my knees, 'cause you lay it on me like the truth, and you love me like hallelujah. I might have to worship you, said I might have to worship you. Yeah, I might have to worship you. Don't get me wrong, I'm a God-fearing Christian man, but if you were a religion then damn, yeah, I don't know what I'd do. Yeah, I might have to worship you, I might have to sing your praise, I might have to go to church, yeah, every single night and day. Yeah, I might have to hit my knees, 'cause you lay it on me like the truth, and you love me like hallelujah. I might have to worship you, yeah, I might have to worship you. I might have to worship you.
I can see you over there staring at your drink, watching that I sink all alone tonight. And chances are you're sitting here in this bar 'cause he ain't gonna treat you right. Well, it's probably not my place, but I'm gonna say it anyway, 'cause you look like you haven't thought the fight, had a little fun, hadn't had a smile in a little while, baby. Looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. And I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. No, you don't. So black and white, he's stealing your thunder. Baby blue ain't your color. I'm not trying to be another just pick you up kind of guy, trying to drink you up, trying to take you home. But I just don't understand how another man can take your song and turn it ice cold. Well, I've had enough to drink, and it's making me think that I just might tell you, if I were a painter, I wouldn't change you, I'd just paint you bright, baby girl. 'Cause blue looks good on the sky, looks good on that neon buzzing on the wall, but darling, it don't match your eyes. And I'm telling you, you don't need that guy. It's so black and white, stealing your thunder. ain't your color. Blue ain't your color.
17 in a small town, weak knees in a CVS, door locked in the bathroom. What's it gonna be waiting on that test? Never thought that they'd be putting those life plans on the shelf. A couple American babies raising one up theirself. One beer turns into a lit cigarette, burning into the 2 beer buzz. 3 beers turns into 5 and 6, and a love drunk kiss in the back of that truck. Just like that, everything rearranges. Life changes out of the blue. It's just a Bud Light, but ain't it funny what one beer can turn into? Sesame Street on the TV, a race car rolling on a cardboard bridge, crayon stick figure family stuck right there front center on the fridge. Flashback to 2 pink lines, a whole bunch of praying and doubting. Felt like the end of the world, now the world don't spin without him. Oh, 'cause one beer turns into a lit cigarette, burning into a 2 beer buzz. 3 beers turns into 5 and 6, and a love drunk kiss in the back of that truck. Just like that, everything rearranges. Life changes out of the blue. It's just a Bud Light, but ain't it funny what one beer can turn into? A boy and a girl and a 3 on the tree. Kissing. First comes lust and a shotgun marriage. 6 months later come a baby in a carriage. You know what, y'all, you know what, y'all. The whole thing started with some alcohol. The whole thing started with some alcohol. One beer turns into a lit cigarette, burning into a 2 beer buzz. 3 beers turns into 5 and 6, and a love drunk kiss in the back of that truck. Just like that, everything rearranges. Life changes out of the blue. It's just a Bud Light, but ain't it funny what one beer will turn into? A boy and a girl and a 3 on the tree. Kissing. First comes lust and a shotgun marriage. 6 months later come a baby and a carriage. That's not all, that's not all. Here they go again, drinking alcohol, yeah.
Surfing the room like Swayze. I ain't drunk, I'm amazing. Yeah, I got that laid way back in my swagger. X-Factor, feeling no pain. And I'm at the top of my game. Darling, you can't crash my party with your sorries and what always. Don't be raining on my Mardi Gras parade for a minute. I ain't even fixing to listen to your guilt tripping. You're forgetting, girl, you made your bed and didn't want me in. I said, whoa, girl, sipping raw down tonight. Ain't nobody making you watch me get my folk at you on. No, girl, can't touch my good as gold. I know it's difficult to see me on a roll. Hey. But hey, you broke up with me. Yeah, what can I say, babe? You broke up with me. Oh. Yeah, baby. Guess you don't know what you want till you see I'm moving on. Making lonely look like freedom, baby. Don't even act like I'm doing something wrong. If my song comes on and I get lost on that dance floor, somebody's arms that ain't yours. You can't crash my party with your sorries and what always. Don't be raining on my Mardi Gras parade for a minute. I ain't even fixing to listen to your guilt tripping. You're forgetting, girl, you made your bed and didn't want me in. I said, whoa, girl, simmer brought down tonight. Ain't nobody making you watch me get my folk at you on. No, girl, can't touch my good as gold. I know can I say, babe? You broke up with me. For real, babe. I ain't trying to rub it in your face. I'm just breaking off a little cold heart, true. It is what it is, girl. You did what you did, girl. I'm just doing what a bachelor do. Darling, you can't crash my party with your sorries and what are we's gonna be raining on my Mardi Gras parade for a minute. I ain't even facing it till the center. Your guilt tripping, you're forgetting, girl. You made that bed and didn't want me in it. I said, whoa, girl, simmer on down tonight. Ain't nobody making you watch. We get my phone, get you on. No, girl, can't touch my goodies, go. I know it's difficult to see me on a roll, but hey, you broke up with me. Yeah, what can I say, babe? You broke up with me. Baby, last night was hands down one of the best nights that I've had, no doubt. Between the bottle of wine and the look in your eyes and the Marvin Gaye, then we danced in the dark under September stars in the pouring rain. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, well, baby, I could die a happy man, yeah. A happy man, baby. Thank you. Baby, that red dress brings me to my knees. Oh, but that black dress makes it hard to breathe. You're a saint, you're a goddess, the cutest, the hottest, a masterpiece. It's too good to be true, nothing better than you in my wildest dreams. And I know that I can't ever tell you enough that all I need in this life is your crazy love. If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, or if all I got is your hand in my hand, well, baby, I could die a happy man. I don't need no vacation and no fancy destination. Baby, you're my great escape. Now we can stay at home and listen to the radio and dance around the fireplace. Oh, if I never get to build my mansion in Georgia, or drive a sports car up the coast of California, oh, if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man. Oh, baby, I could die a happy man. Oh, I could die a happy man. You know I could, baby. Oh, I could die a happy man, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Wipe the footprints on that small, it's hard to do. Too much of her to run into. So much road somewhere new. It ain't nothing but a rearview town. Broken hearts and rusted clouds. Roots ripped right up out of the ground. Never thought I'd ever leave it. It ain't nothing what it used to be. Population minus me on the other side of that dust cloud. Ain't nothing but a review town. It ain't nothing but a yesterday. One last truck rolling down Main. Ain't nothing left to say. It ain't nothing what it used to be. Population minus me on the other side of that dust cloud. Ain't nothing but a review town. Ain't nothing but a review town.
At 17, you don't think that much about life. You just live it. Like kerosene dancing around the fire. But you're in it, so you jump right in. Ain't afraid to fall and you give it all. She got the best of me. She broke my heart, now all that's left of me is beating in this guitar. Every night a different town. She follows me around, so you get what's left of me. Yeah, you get what's left of me. 'Cause she got the best of me. I pick myself up off the floor and find something new worth living for. And an old dusty hand-me-down 6-string and a couple chords. I'm getting over her a little more with every song. See, I'll sing along. She got the best of me. She broke my heart, now all that's left of me is beating in this guitar. Every night a different town. She follows me around, so you get what's left of me. Yeah, you get what's left of me. 'Cause she got the best of me. Whoa, she got the best of me. She broke my heart, now all that's left of me is beating in this guitar. Every night a different town. She follows me around, so you get what's left of me. Yeah, you get what's left of me. 'Cause she got the best of me. She got the best of me. She got the best of me.
When the sun had left and the winter came and the sky thought to only bring the rain, I sat in darkness, all broken hearted. I couldn't find a day I didn't feel alone. Never meant to cry, started losing hope. Somehow, baby, you broke through and saved me. You're an angel. Tell me you're never leaving. 'Cause you're the first thing I knew
You're the riverbank where I was baptized, cleansed from the demons that were killing my freedom. Let me lay you down, give me to you, get you singing, babe. Hallelujah. We'll be touching heaven. You're an angel. Tell me you're never leaving, 'cause you're the first thing I know I can't believe in. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. I don't need these stars 'cause you shine for me. You shine for me. Like fire in my veins, you're my ecstasy. You're my ecstasy. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. You're holy, 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 holy. I'm high on loving you, high on loving you. You're the healing hands where it used to hurt. You're my saving grace. You're my kind of church. Nashville, you're holy. Right outside of this one church town, there's a gold dirt road to a whole lot of nothing. Got a deed to the land, but it ain't my ground. This is God's country. We pray for rain and thank Him when it's falling, 'cause it brings the grain and a little bit of money. We put it back in the plate. I guess it's why they call it God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on a muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a been found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. We turn the dirt and work until the week's done.
We take a break and break bread on Sunday.
Then do it all again, 'cause we're proud to be from God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on a muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water, shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a big found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country. I don't care what my headstone reads or what kind of pine wood box I end up in. When it's my time, lay me 6 feet deep in God's country. I saw the light in a sunrise, sitting back in the 40 on the muddy riverside, getting baptized in holy water and shine with the dogs running. Saved by the sound of a big found Dixie whistle in the wind that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
We were golden, we were fire, we were magic. Yeah, and they all knew our names all over town. We had it made in the middle of the madness. We were neon in a gray crowd. Yeah, we wrote our own story, full of blood, sweat, and heartbeats. Yeah. We didn't do it for the fame or the glory, but we went down in history. tragic and epic and so amazing. I'll always wear the crown that you gave me. We will always stay lost in forever, and they'll remember we were legends, like we were written down in permanent marker. Not even the brightest sun could ever fade. Come whichever hill or high water, well, it was always me and you either way. Hey, we wrote our own story, full of blood, sweat, and heartbeats, yeah. We didn't do it for the fame or the glory. No, we just did it for you and me. And that's why we were legends, loving you, baby. It was heaven. What everyone wanted, we never questioned. Closed our eyes and took on the world together. Do you remember? We were crazy, tragic and epic and so amazing. I'll always wear the crown that you gave me. We will always stay lost in forever, and they'll remember we were legends. Will y'all please give it up for them? We were legends, loving you, baby. It was heaven. What everyone wanted, we never questioned. Closed our eyes and took on the world together. Do you remember, baby? We were crazy and so amazing. I'll always wear the crown that you gave me. We will always stay lost in forever, and they'll remember we were legends. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, we were legends, and we wrote our own story.
I've always been a rolling stone with a reckless streak. Yeah, the grass never gets too grown underneath my feet. City lights, southern stars, no such thing has gone too far. I'm running wide open. I was born with my feet in motion. Since I met you, I swear I could be happy anywhere. Any mapped out location, you're always my destination. You're the only thing that I'm chained to. I could be happy anywhere. I could be happy anywhere with you. Yeah. Yeah, the beauty of the northern lights in my mind is fading. Blue sky over Telluride, next to you is kinda overrated. Winding road, let it twist. My home's wherever your heart is. I'm running wide open. I was born with my feet in motion. Since I met you, I swear I could be happy anywhere. Any mapped out location, you're always my destination. You're the only thing that I'm chained to. I could be happy anywhere. I could be happy anywhere with you. So girl, I hope you know wherever you go, I
I was a boat stuck in a bottle that never got the chance to touch the sea. Just forgot on the shelf, no wind in the sails, going nowhere with no one but me. I was 1 in 100 billion, a burnout star in a galaxy, just lost in the sky, wondering why everyone else shines out but me. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me had his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Oh. I was a worn out set of shoes, just wandering the city street. Another face in the crowd, head looking down, lost in the sound of a lonely melody. Empty pockets at a roulette, always landing on a lost bet. And just live for a spin, hope for the win, go all in just to lose again. But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me had his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours. Sing with me, I see you singing. I was a boat stuck in a boat, never got this. That's what I'm talking about. Hey! But I came to life when I first kissed you. The best me had his arms around you. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. The worst me is just a long gone memory. You put a new heartbeat inside of me. You make me better than I was before. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours. Thank God I'm yours.
I remember when I first heard your heartbeat. It had only been 8 weeks. Standing there staring at that screen. First time you ever scared me. God knows I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but good news, we got her to get through it. I hope you look just like your mama, love her like I do. You'll see close to perfect patience if you watch her every moment. You can always run to daddy, you'll always be my baby. But look at her, baby girl, and you'll learn how to be a lady. Just how to be a lady. I can make you laugh till you cry, but she can make your tears dry. And when you get your heart broke by the wrong guy, she can make it right. I hope you look just like your mama, love her like I do. You'll see close to perfect patience if you watch her every moment. You can always run to daddy, you'll always be my baby. But look at her, baby girl, and you'll learn how to be a lady. Just how to be a lady. She'll hear you, she'll hold you, she'll help you through. She'll fix you, and me too. I hope you learn just like your mama, and you love her like I do. You'll see close, perfect patience if you watch her every move. You can always run to daddy, you'll always be my baby. But look at her, pretty girl, and you learn how to be a lady. Just how to be a lady.
I was so cold and lost, and nothing seemed to ring true. I couldn't bear the cross for everything I've been through. And each day I knew I needed change, but there was no way, no way. But then God whispered your name. That's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. Talk about being sane. Well, suddenly I wanna live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. Oh no, no, no. I can see the sunshine for the first time in a while. Girl, it's like I've been baptized by the warmth of your smile. Call it fate or faith, or call it crazy, either way. It's amazing, amazing grace. When God whispered your name, that's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. Talk about being sane. Suddenly I wanna live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. It's just what I needed to hear, babe. Couldn't have been more loud and clear. When God whispered your name, that's when everything changed. Love came out of the rain. Talk about being saved. Oh, suddenly I wanna live more than I ever did. I'm never gonna be the same when God whispered your name. Oh yeah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, baby. I got my hands up high, I got my hands up to the sky. Oh, I'm saying thank you, I'm saying thank you, I'm saying thank you. When God whispered your name.
Girl, I've always loved you. Oh, but something's changed. Blame it on time, the road or the ride, but it ain't the same. It's a different kind of feeling, not the one I knew. From the sweet on your lips to how your hand in mine fits. Girl, I've always loved you, but I don't love you like I used to. This gets better every time you kiss me like this. It's stronger the longer I'm with you, yeah. More than every single day before. Didn't know I could ever love you more than I did. Baby, I do. I don't love you like I used to. No.
Chilling on a dirt road, lay back swerving back on George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, ice cold beer sitting in a console. Memory lane up in the headlights has got me reminiscing on the good times. Turning off a real hot drive, that's right, I'm hitting Easy Street one time. Yeah, back in the day, Potts Farm was a place to go. Load truck up, hit the dirt road. Jump the bar while spread the word. Light the bar fire and call the girls. King and a can and a Marlboro man. Jack and Jim were a few good men when you learn how to kiss, cuss, fight too. Better watch out for the boys in blue. All this small town, he said, she said. Ain't it funny how rumors spread like I know something y'all don't know. Man, that talk is getting old. You better mind your business, man, watch your mouth. Boy, have to knock your loud mouth out. I'm tired of talking, man, y'all ain't listen. Come on, those roads, what y'all missing? On the dirt road, way back swerving back in George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, ice cold beer sitting in a concert. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on the good time. I'm turning on the real hot drive, that's right, I'm hitting Easy Street one time. I sit back, think about them good old days, the way we were raising our southern ways. And we like cornbread and biscuits, and if it's broke round here, we fix it. I can take y'all where you need to go, down to my hood, back in them woods. Do turn around here, that's right, but we sure do good, and we do it all night. If you really wanna know how it feels, get off the road, trucks, 4 wheels, come on in. Tell your friends we'll raise some hell when a blacktop is. On a dirt road, way back swimming like a George Jones. Rolling out the window, ice cold beer sitting in a concert. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on a good time. I'm turning on a real hot drive, that's right, I'm in Easy Street a good time. Yeah, let's rock, come on! Chilling on a dirt road, lay back swerving back in George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, ice cold beer sitting in a console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on the good time. I'm turning on a real hot drive, that's right, I'm in Easy Street one time. Put your hands in the air one time.
The 14th of October and that t-shirt off your shoulder. I was drunk, said I was sober, and you said, yeah, right. We were talking for a minute, then some guy tried to cut in. You took my hand and we pretended like I was your guy. Whoa, then I tried to guess your middle name. For 30 minutes, bet we played that game. That margarita you were drinking and that Coldplay song that you were singing. And I bet right now you're probably thinking that it's crazy. I remember every detail, but I do. From your blue jeans to your shoes, girl, that night was just like you. Unforgettable. Oh yeah. We were dancing, we were buzzing, taking shots like it was nothing. Did the running, man, you loved it, yeah, you laughed out loud. You brushed away your blonde hair and you kissed me out of nowhere. I can still show you the spot where everything went down. Whoa, I told you I was gonna marry you. You probably didn't think that it was true. That mango beer you were drinking and that Coldplay song that you were singing, and I bet right now you're probably thinking that it's crazy. I remember every detail, but I do. I can still smell your perfume. Girl, that night was just like you, unforgettable. That night was just like you, baby. I can taste the mango Rita you were drinking, and it feels just like it was last weekend that we jumped in right off the deep end. That mango Rita you were drinking, and that Coldplay song that you were singing, and I bet right now you're probably thinking that it's crazy. I remember every detail, but I do. I can still smell your perfume. Girl, that night was just like you, unforgettable. From your blue jeans to your shoes, girl, that night was just like you, unforgettable. Oh yeah.
I can't wait to show you where I grew up. Walk you around the foothills of my town. You probably feel like you've been there before, after hearing all the stories I've been telling you for 6 months now. We'll probably have to sleep in separate bedrooms, pack a shirt for church because we'll go. Well, I'm not trying to scare you off, but I just thought that we should talk a few things out before we hit the road. If I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn you, she falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad will check your tires, pour you whiskey over ice, and take you fishing but pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. My sister's gonna ask a million questions and say anything she can to turn you red. And when you meet my high school friends, they'll buy you drinks and fill you in on all the crazy nights I can't outlive. So if I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn you, she falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad will check your tires, pour you whiskey over ice, and buy you dinner but pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. Oh, oh, oh. If I bring you home to mama, I guess I better warn you, she feels every heartache I go through. And if my dad sees me crying, he'll pour some whiskey over ice and tell a lie and say he never really liked you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts. You'll be breaking more hearts than mine.
Don't have to leave this town to see the world, 'cause it's something that I gotta do.
I don't wanna look back in 30 years and wonder who you're married to. Wanna say it now, wanna make it clear, for only you and God to hear. When you love someone, they say you set them free, but that ain't gonna work for me. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna even breathe. I don't wanna dream about you. I wanna wake up with you next to me. I don't wanna go down any other road now. I don't wanna love nobody but you. Looking in your eyes now, if I had to die now, I don't wanna love nobody but you. All the wasted days, all the wasted nights, I blame it all on being young. Got no regrets, cause it got me here. I don't wanna waste another one. I've been thinking about what I want in my life. It begins and ends the same. If I had to choose what I couldn't lose, there'd only be one thing. I don't wanna live without you. I don't wanna even breathe. I don't wanna dream about you. I wanna wake up with you next to me. I don't wanna go down any other road now. I don't wanna love nobody but you. Looking in your eyes now, if I had to die now, I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you. I don't wanna love nobody but you.
I can't remember the last time we sat at the table, just the two of us, looked into each other's eyes and made the choice to choose us. Let's trace the steps of where we've been to make it feel like home again. And you play the stranger, play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other again. I know you remember that first night. If you would wanna dance, you made me laugh in the neon light. With your two left feet, tell me you can't. But let's trace those steps till we can find where we got lost in love that time. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other again. Let's trace the steps of where we've been to make it feel like home again. And you play the stranger, I'll play the girl at the bar, the same place where this all got started. Sometimes I wish I didn't know you at all, so we could do it all over and fall all over each other. Do it all over.
You're all alone at a party, you wanna dance with somebody, but you ain't got a clue how to ask. You and your girl had a fight, and now she's saying goodbye. She ran upstairs and packed her bags. It could be raining on your perfect vacation. You could be stressed about your work situation. Ain't gotta listen to me, but all I'm saying, ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Ain't no pain it can't wash away. From the moment that it hits your lips, makes those clouds look a little less gray. Oh, you could be lonely, or heartbroken, or hungover from the night before. Turn that frown into a smile real quick. There ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Come on, John.
You're on a lake and you're fishing. It's hot and all that you're getting is a little nibble here and there. You're sitting watching your team losing that championship ring, and you're feeling like life ain't fair. It could be raining on your perfect vacation. You could be stressed about your work situation. Ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Ain't no pain it can't wash away. From the moment that it hits your lips, it makes those clouds look a little less gray. Oh, you could be lonely, or heartbroken, or hungover from the night before. Turn that frown into a smile real quick. There ain't nothing that a beer can't fix.
Vacation.
You could be stressed about your work situation.
Ain't gotta save it for no special occasion. Ain't nothing that a beer can't fix. Ain't no pain it can't wash away. No, from the moment that it hits your lips,
makes those clouds look a little less gray. Oh, you could be lonely, heartbroken, or hungover from the night before. Turn that frown into a smile real quick.
Might take one or it might take six.
Drag it down, it'll do the trick. Ain't nothing that a beer can't fix.
No, sir.
I saw your sister at work, I saw your mama at church. I'm pretty sure I saw your car at the mall. I see your face in the crowd, I smell your perfume in crowds. I swear your number's on my phone, wants to call. It's kind of funny how I can't seem to get away from you. It's almost like you don't want me to. You've got a cold heart and a cold hard truth. Got a bottle of whiskey, but I got no proof that you showed up tonight. And that dress just a mess with my head. So much for so long, out of sight, out of mind. Girl, you're looking so good, it's driving me out of mind. Oh, you're breaking my heart, baby, you're playing hard to forget. Told me to leave all your things out on the porch on the swing. You come and grab them by the end of the week. Well, it's just some jeans and a shirt, but it's a whole lot of hurt. I think I know why you've been dragging your feet. It's kind of funny how I can't seem to get away from you. It's almost like you don't want me to. You've got a cold heart and a cold hard truth. Got a bottle of whiskey, but I got no proof that you showed up tonight. And that dress just a mess with my head.
So much for so long, out of sight, out of mind. Girl, you're looking so good, it's driving me out of mind. Oh, you're breaking my heart, baby, you're playing hard to forget. You've got a cold heart and a cold hard truth. Got a bottle of whiskey, but I got no proof that you showed up tonight in that dress just to mess with my head. So much for so long, out of sight, out of mind. Girl, you're looking so good, it's driving me out of mind. Oh, you're breaking my heart, baby, you're playing hard to forget. Oh, honey, I'm falling apart, and you're playing hard to forget.
It's 4:30 Friday, I get off at 5. I come into your place, you come into mine. Got a bottle of Jack and cheap red wine. Yeah, all little world. Gonna open them up, close all the doors, spin you around that kitchen floor. Cause all week long I've been waiting for you and me, girl. Just chilling on the weekend, sipping something on the cheap end, skinny dipping in the deep end. Deep in her bass, fishing with your feet in. Up all night, then we sleeping, but we were never really sleeping. Tangled up in the sheets and goosebumps just a creeping. Yeah, we chilling on the weekend, just chilling on the weekend. Watch the whole season of Seinfeld of Friends while I watch that afternoon.
Yeah, there's something to see. 3 days just ain't enough and time's ticking, so keep that cherry red lipstick sticking on me. Yeah, let's just keep just chilling on the weekend, sipping something on the cheap end, skinny dipping in the deep end, or bass fishing with your feet in, all night then we sleeping, but we were never really sleeping, tangled up in the sheets and goosebumps just a creeping, yeah, we chilling on the weekend, just chilling on the weekend. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Nothing to do, nowhere to be. Right here with you and you with me. Me here with you and you with me. Just chilling on the weekend. Oh, sipping something on the cheap end. Yeah, skinny dipping in the deep end. Or bass fishing with your feet in. Up all night then we sleeping, but we were never really sleeping, tangled up in the sheets and goosebumps just a creeping, yeah, we chilling on the weekend, just chilling on the weekend. Just chilling on the weekend. Chilling, y'all. Yeah.
Hey mama, how do you get a red wine stain out of your favorite dress? Black mascara off a pillowcase, cure one too many headaches. Mama, can I come and maybe stay a few days this weekend or next? And hey, how do you get a red wine stain out of your favorite dress? How does he sleep at night? Mama, the nerve of this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself for falling so hard. Mama, can you die from a broken heart? Can you ask Daddy if he's got time to come and look at my front door? It got slammed last night, and now it don't close right. And just promise that you won't tell him everything, and keep that pistol in the drawer. And mama, please don't say I'm gonna laugh about this someday. You didn't see the way he drove away. How does he sleep at night? Mama, the nerve of this guy to leave me so easy. Am I gonna be alright? I wanna kick myself for falling so hard. Mama,
hadn't had a good time since you know when. Got talked into going out with hopes you were staying in. I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time, till I bumped into some of your friends over there talking to mine. Then you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane. Knew it was gonna be a long night from the moment when locked eyes over whiskey on ice, started talking about us again. And if I would have just laid my drink down and walked out, well, I wouldn't be in my truck driving us to your house. But you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. Oh, you hit me like a hurricane. You hit me category 5 with your smile, blew me away. And girl, it ain't but midnight. You done killed the lights and bent my heart back to your bedside. Then you rolled in with your hair in the wind, baby, without warning. Well, I was doing alright, but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came and hit me like a hurricane. Oh, you hit me like a hurricane. Oh, you hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane.
Should I give up sunsets for marigold mornings? Should I look for rainbows or wait for the rain? Is happiness on the highway or is it parked in the driveway? Should I lean on you, babe, or should you lean on me? Am I looking for comfort? Am I looking for an escape? Am I looking for you? Am I looking the other way? I'm a wild child in a home in pigeon, caravan in an empty kitchen, bare feet on the tile with my head up in the clouds. One heart going both directions, one love and a couple of questions. Am I settling up or settling down? Ooh, am I settling up or settling down? I could plant a pretty garden or just send myself flowers and be a jet set Friday or a Sunday hometown girl. I could stay a little lonely or let you get to know me. Yeah, I could love a picket fence if it wrapped around the world. 'Cause I'm a wild child in a home in pigeon, caravan in an empty kitchen, bare feet on the tile with my head up in the clouds. One heart going both directions, one love and a couple of questions. Am I settling up or settling Am I looking for you? Am I looking the other way? I'm a little wild child in a home in pitching, a caravan in an empty kitchen, bare feet on the tile with my head up in the clouds. I'm one heart going both directions, one love and a couple of questions. Am I settling up or settling down? Ooh, am I settling up or settling down?
Once I fall in love, then I'll be happy. But then you fall in love and there's still a hole. Once I get some money, it'll all be easy. Then you get that money and still feel broke. Once I get a little older, I won't worry. When you get older and it don't feel like it should, I'm thinking once I learn to grow right where I'm planted, maybe that's when life starts getting good. Once I get a car that don't stop in the morning, I can make it anywhere I want, just wait. But I can see it right now sitting in my driveway, afraid if I take it out I'll chip the paint. Once I get a house that I can hang my hat on, I bet I wanna build a bigger one if I could. Yeah, I'm thinking once I learn to grow right where I'm planted, maybe that's when life starts getting good. Getting good. Getting good. Life starts getting good. Maybe that's when life starts getting good. That's when life starts getting good. Whoa, I'm afraid of both my parents dying. I called my daddy, answers right away, and I didn't hear a word 'cause I was thinking about what hasn't happened yet but will someday. And we hang up the phone before I know it. I'm crying over the conversation, my fear too. I'm thinking once I learn to soak up every moment, I'll realize my life's already good. Already good. Very good. Life's already good. I'll realize my life's already good. Thank God that my life's already good.
Been flying solo for so long, nobody's singing the harmony. Up there just me and my shadow, no bass, no guitar, no tambourine. And I found you like a melody. You were singing in the same key as me. We had them dancing in the streets. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. We'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I wanna run down your wild dreams. I wanna chase every high with you. Count every rip in these old jeans. We'll never learn how to sing the blues. If I'm gonna be famous, girl, I'm gonna be famous with you. We got our own little groove. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. I'll lay down the beat, you carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. When the spotlight goes cold and the curtains come down, the chairs all stacked up and there's no one around, and nobody's paying, but we're still playing. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a rolling stone alone, putting miles on a rundown van. Baby, we can take our own show on the road. We'll lay down the beat, we'll carry the tune. We'll get tattoos and we'll trash hotel rooms. Baby, take my hand. I don't wanna be a one-man band. I don't wanna be a one-man band.
We've been to both Carolinas, seen a big Montana sky, driven up and down the coast a few times. London, Paris, paradise, but ain't got much memory of the scenes. Come to think, I missed them all. Damn, babe, it's all your fault, yeah. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, if you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you. Don't matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you. Speaking of the coast, remember Pfeiffer Beach, you and me, that sunset, cliffs by the sea, and the night rolled in. You still talk about that moon that I can't recall, but God, I saw all I needed to. Might as well have stayed in the room, yeah. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, if you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you. Don't matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you, with my eyes on you. And don't you remember Times Square? People counting down everywhere, 2,000 whatever, no, I didn't care, 'cause baby, you were there. And once again, couldn't help but stare. No matter where we go, no matter what we do, if you're there, girl, I've got my eyes on you. Don't matter where we've been, no, there ain't no better view than you in my arms, with my eyes on you. Halfway around the world, or the local corner booth, yeah, you guessed it, girl, you know I got my eyes on you. We could be on any street, any party, any room,
there ain't no better view than you in my arms with my eyes on you.
I'm a turner. I turn pages all the time. I don't like where I'm at. 34 is bad, so I just turn a 35. Yeah, I'm a keeper. I keep digging down for the deep. Like the records I'm playing, you might keep it waiting, but you know I wanna play them for keeps. And if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, turn a light on in my soul and keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I'm a giver, y'all, and I'm still giving them hell. Forgiving's pretty hard, so I made an art out of forgetting them well. Yeah, I'm a rhymer. I can turn 20 cents into a 10. And if I get confused and I start to lose, I rhyme a dime till it all makes sense. If the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, I'll turn a light on in my soul and keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, if the house just keeps on winning, I got a wild card up my sleeve. And if love keeps giving me lemons, I just mix them in my drink. And if the whole wide world stops singing and all the stars go dark, I'll turn a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. I keep a light on in my soul, keep a bluebird in my heart. I keep a bluebird in my heart. Ooh. Oh, and the bluebirds sing.
I ain't heard you laugh like that in a long time. I wonder if it stopped to the world like it did mine just now. I see you sipping white wine instead of whiskey. Does he want you to be just a little more city? Well, I'm sorry if I'm overstepping boundaries I don't mean to be, but I've just got to tell you how I feel. If he ever singles you up, if he's ever stupid enough, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling you baby. If he ain't holding you tight, if he ain't treating you right, I'm gonna be the first one that's calling him crazy. 'Cause girl, it's just a matter of time until you find that the right guy staring you back into your eyes, right? Don't worry, if he singles you were. I mean, hadn't even looked your way since you walked in. But I can't help it that I can't take my eyes off of you. Your favorite song just came on. Me and you were singing along. He don't even know a single word. If he ever singles you up, if he's ever stupid enough, I'ma be the first one that's calling you baby. And if he ain't holding you tight, if he ain't treating you right, I'ma be the first one that's calling you crazy. It's just a matter of time until you find that the right guy staring you back into your eyes, right? No way. But if he ever singles you up, yes, singles you up. Now I'm sorry if I'm overstepping boundaries I don't mean to be, but I've just got to tell you how I feel. If he ever singles you up, if he's ever stupid enough, I'ma be the first one that's calling you baby. And if he ain't holding you tight, if he ain't treating you right, I'ma be the first one that's calling you crazy. It's just a matter of time until you find that the right guy staring you back into your eyes, right? No way. But if he ever singles you up, yes, singles you up. If he ever singles you up.
Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.